Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called American Brown 2005, starring Karen Black and Natasha from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm giving this 1 out of 5 stars. I hated it. And sorry if I come off as homophobic, but my stereotypes were confirmed. When I looked up TLA releasing, the distributor of this DVD, and sure enough, it came up gay. I suspected that the director was gay, but it turns out the releasing company is gay. So, why did I suspect that? Well, it's got a priest that is a womanizer, and it's got somebody from West Texas who's some whitey dude, football coach who's got some serious racist problems against black people. Okay, so this movie is trying to portray priests as womanizers and people from West Texas as ignorant racists. Okay, that's the first thing I have to say about this movie. And I remember I used to have a gay coworker. Mark Artisoni was his name. Okay, so when Pope John Paul II died, he was like singing "Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead," that kind of stuff. And then he goes, "Oh, sorry, I forgot you're Catholic." I'm like, I don't care, whatever. And then, so that's when I started to suspect that that gays really hate Catholic people, or at least some of them do, not all of them. Okay. Then I saw Blood Feast 2 and John Waters' ridiculous caricature of Catholic priests, which I thought was pretty tasteless and not very accurate. And I got to thinking, okay, so the big pedophilia scandal that went around about 10 years ago, I wonder how many gays are caught up in pedophilia compared to Catholic priests. I always wanted to see those statistics, but that's not the kind of information that you'll ever see. So that's the end of my gay rant. Okay, sorry again if I offended anybody. But getting to the so-called plot, if there is one, it's about a star high school football player, 18 years old, who decides to all of a sudden pack up and go to New York. I did that when I was in my early 20s. My grandpa died. I just packed up and went to Seattle. So this guy's looking for his hero, some former star football player named JC. There are a lot of plot holes, if there is a plot in this one. For instance, why does JC take pills for his injury to come back, and then all of a sudden he decides to become a priest? Why does he not talk to his mother for 15 years? So the youngin' 18-year-old football quarterback star from West Texas, he goes to see his childhood idol JC, who's now a priest in Brooklyn or something.
Daddy, remember Jar Jar Binks was like, "Ooh."
No, I didn't see that part, but I trust that it happened. I believe you. I don't believe that you're not getting bullied in school, however.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Remember when I said those ballet called the Hot Puck Girl, Spicy Hot Puck Girls?
Hot Puck Girls?
The Spicy Hot Puck. girls. Spicy hot pocket girls.
Spicy Hot Pocket Girls?
Yeah, remember that ballet that he's talking about with you in the car?
Sounds kind of inappropriate. Know what I'm saying? So you watch a bunch of Chinese girls do ballet? Wow, you really like that show. I think you're gonna marry a Chinese girl. Anyways, so he goes there, he just packs up his stuff, leaves a note for his mom, played by Karen Black. She doesn't have the Ronnie James Dio look yet. That came 4 years later. And so she's kind of upset because the guy punched his brother, his older brother, Daniel. And Daniel had a heart attack and croaked. So the 18-year-old feels responsible. And there's all these flashbacks of going back to his childhood when he wanted to hang out at his mom's nail manicure place. And his older brother called him a sissy, I guess, because his dad died. And the brother is now trying to be like a father figure. Wants really encouraging him to play football, which he doesn't want to do. But anyways, so he's got this guilt trip going on. Can't really understand the friendship between the womanizing priest and the youngin' high school quarterback dude. He's actually from Australia. I don't know how he came up with a Texas accent, but it's pretty good. And I don't understand their friendship. I don't understand the friendship between the priest and the Frenchy gal. He doesn't look bad. She's got kind of thick eyebrows like me, but kind of stringy hair. She looks like she's from Spain, actually. And anyways, we don't know what kind of affair the priest is having with the Frenchy gal. She says that she's pregos, or she takes a pregnancy test, and I have no idea what's going on. Is she going to get an abortion or what? I don't know. There's a lot of questions in this movie I had, and not the least of which, how does this kid go around, an 18-year-old kid go around, not working, being in high school? How does he eat? And I know how he shacks up with the priest. He's probably getting free rent and stuff, but how does he get food and beer and stuff? And if he's only 18, how does he get beer? There's so many questions in this movie. It's just ridiculous. And then, so he's living with this priest. The priest is all quiet. He doesn't want to talk. That's why I can't understand the friendship. I mean, it's like having a one-way conversation with a friend. How long do you think that friendship's going to last? But this kid, he absolutely worships the black priest who used to be a high school quarterback superstar back in the day. And so he sticks with him. He bumps into the Buffy the Vampire Slayer gal. They start kissing and dry humping and stuff. And then she's like cheating on him, and he doesn't care. And then he decides to leave for no apparent reason. He starts acting crazy, like he's reenacting the scene with his brother when his brother died, like rolling in the dirt with the priest. It's pretty ridiculous. And then you'd think that would be the end of the movie, but no, he decides to go back to West Texas, surprise his mom, surprise everybody. I don't want to spoil too much of the ending, but the ending really didn't make sense either. I mean, it's kind of like, okay, are you supposed to feel good about him returning, or do you feel bad for his brother? Uh, it's kind of ambiguous there, like the end of that Sharon Stone movie. What was it called? Not Fatal Attraction, but
It stopped and then it began.
oh, okay. Yeah, my DVD
It
player.
kept on playing. It kept on playing. Like it stopped, and then I was like,
Oh.
see, it was like over here, and then it was like,
Oh no, Jar Jar Binks?
yes.
No. Oh, he's watching the Phantom Menace bonus features. This has got to be the worst Star Wars movie, but it's his favorite because it appeals to kids, apparently. So he's watching both the bonus features and the movie, which is kind of unusual for him. Usually he gets bored halfway through the bonus features, but he's been watching it for about an hour or two. There's a lot of bonus features on there, TV spots, trailers, documentaries, deleted scenes. What else is on that disc? I don't know. Anyways, I hated this movie. I thought it was anti-Catholic, anti-Texas, and I'm not a real big football fan in the first place, so I couldn't really relate to any of the characters, like the Archie Bunker dude, football coach, or the priest, womanizer, or the alcoholic. 18-year-old who's got serious mental problems, or or his girlfriend Buffy the Vampire Slayer, who smokes and drinks, and gets drunk on tequila, and cheats on him. I thought all the characters were quite contemptible, honestly, and I mean, his brother was torturing him while he was a kid, trying to tell him what to do. Well, you're going to be the greatest football player ever. And so he punched his brother. His brother died from a heart attack, which wasn't his fault, really. And he feels guilty about that, so he wants to go back and play football. I guess I did spoil it. Anyways, made no sense to me. I mean, this kid is like totally confused, immature, irresponsible, and I have no idea why the priest took him on. I guess because he felt sorry for him, kind of reminded him of his teenage years. I have no idea why the priest is fighting with the Archie Bunker coach dude. I don't know what the antagonism is from, or what the painkillers were about. A lot of unanswered questions in this movie, like I said, and I couldn't find any redeeming qualities in any of the characters. There was no plot, really, just this kid going back and forth, and we slowly learn the details of his brother's death. Not that it matters, but apparently it does to the director, because that's the climax, as it were, but not really, because it goes on even more to explain why he went back to West Texas, which doesn't really make sense to me, and I don't really care. So yeah, I hated this flick. Can't recommend it, can't say check it out. Not posting the trailer in the description box, but there are some gay trailers on the on the bonus features of this disc. So, yeah, if you're into gay stuff, definitely check out TLA Releasing. That's the big gay movie company, apparently, that I didn't know about until now. Like I said, I suspected something about this movie was gay, but I thought I was just being homophobic or prejudiced, I guess. But actually, when I discovered the company, wow, surprise! The first word that pops up is gay. So turns out unfortunately, it turns out that my prejudiced stereotype kind of assessment of this movie is partially correct. At least the releasing company is gay. So.
I need to go pee.
Uh-oh, my son has to go pee. Later's